Now, good evening. I hope I find you well. We do the daily reflection, strengthen daily living. A little item from little booklet from Father Sean, and it's the 23rd of July 2026. The blood of my Son Jesus purifies you from all sin, and that's 1 John chapter 1 verse 7. My Son Jesus gives redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins. And that's St. Paul's letter to the Ephesians, chapter 1, verse 7. Salvation is found in Jesus, my Son, for there is no other name by which you can be saved. Acts chapter 4, verse 12. Jesus, my Son, is all in all. Isn't that marvellous? So that's the way, that's the great beauty of the Catholic faith. Save your immortal soul. So I'm joined by my friend Eamon Tenor. We're going to do the usual duet. Put over Eamon so as we can kind of see it, that you're not
I'm going to interview right now.
Yeah, your interview.
Yes.
Now, and we're going to sing Sacred Heart of Jesus.
Very good.
Say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus there. Now, Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us, Lord, thee more and more each day. Lord, sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. And that nice now, a duet with my friend Eamon.
Correct.
And now we're going to sing Hail Queen of Heaven. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. Right, Eamon?
Right, John?
1, 2, 3. Hail Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Thank you very much, Eamon.
Very good, John. Delighted to be
I
here.
hope all those looking at us, there might be a bit of a clap.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, but our Blessed Mother will hear it.
She will,
She'll be
of course.
pretty happy if there's a bit of a clap there. And perhaps you're joining in the duet in your own particular place, and I'd be
Yeah.
very appreciative.
Mm.
So I'm going to do the let's talk now, Eamon.
That's
So
off I go.
thank you for your assistance by way of the duet.
That's a pleasure, John. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
So let's talk. So how did you get on today, wherever you happen to be satiating, as they used to say, or little where you're going? That's a phrase they used to say years ago. It's probably a lot of people would know what it is, but it means where you're going. So I had a busy day enough today. I was up at Cockcrow. Only there's no cocks around or chickens, but I was up at Cockcrow and did my give myself a good wash and all the rest of it, and did my ablutions, and then had my did my exercises. And it all takes time, and then I proceeded and having done that and finished all that, then I did a little reading of my a little daily living and another one that I read, and which I offer up for various sins, act of faith, hope, and love, it says, and then the act of contrition, and I offer them up for various ones, and then the Hail Queen of Heaven I offer up for other friends that have gone before. And so that's what the morning, that's busy enough. And then my good friend Eamon was, I got these artificial flowers that look very well, and two containers. We already have two of them in my late wife Julie's grave in the Sacred Heart graveyard church in Kilmainham Wood, and it's beside the church, which is great. You don't have to be travelling down the road this way, like in some places. So it's beside the church. And so Eamon, the flowers were a bit tall in the garden, and the ones that I have in the flower beds that I have a tree, two on one side and one in the other one, a smaller bed. So when we went to cut them, I had to bring out various implements for because they were very hard to cut. So I brought out various saws and this, that, and the other scissors. But we got one, and eventually that he was able to do it. So he did it, thanks be to God. And so they're in nice and neat into the thing. And he brought the clay and some manure to keep it ship shape, Bristol fashion. So that job was done, and then I put them in the car. And then, funny enough, I wrote there just before Eamon come home there, I wrote two little stickers that I could put on them. And it's, I put the date, Sunday, the 26th of July 2026. This is our 8th anniversary. And I put to Julie, to Julie, my wife Julie, with love. And then John, and then the little leaflet, little sticker lad. I did two of them, and then I put them on one. I suppose if there's rain, they'll probably, but at least they're there, and they express a good symptom. And so I put them on the two ones that Eamon did, and did a grand job. And so the flowers are in there was a mixture, these artificial flowers, but they look lovely, like roses and that. Roses of red in Picardy. Anyways, that's what we did. So that's on Sunday, and Eamon was coming to that mass at 11:15 in Kilmainham of the Sacred Heart Church. I love the name of the Sacred Heart because our little Christian TV Ireland, when we get the charity license and get a little TV station, it'll be dedicated, number one, to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, to our Blessed Mother, and to Saint Joseph, and to Saint Oliver Plunkett, and to our martyrs that were died of hunger and were persecuted. We'll have in our room, we'll have some mementos of various holy pictures that I have here. They'll all be there, and coins, and we'll have a mass rock in some part, probably in that, or somewhere where. No, I don't think we'd be saying mass on that. We'll actually get mad. We'll say mass on a mass rock that's actually in where they were hidden, so as they could have mass and they had lookouts to protect them against the British who was trying to murder priests. It was £10 on a priest's head at that time, and you could buy a farm at that time with that £10 and live very comfortably. And those that were betrayed, we say, may they rest in peace. So they won't be forgotten. I don't see any mention of them anywhere, quite frankly, except in one church that I go when I'm going down the country towards my friend in Listowel. And there's a church there that I go into, and I light a few cans for. There's a memento there for the ones that died of starvation in that particular. There was 6,500, and then 2,000 died of starvation, and I think other ones went abroad because, like they were living in the land was taken from them, and they were living in little hovels. God help them. So they will be remembered and prayed for as well. Yeah, so that's very important. So I'm glad to see a few ones there giving the thumbs up and probably joined in the singing, I hope. So there we are, and it was a busy enough day, one way and another. And I think it was on the go until after 3:30, without, as the fella says, getting what I call a break. And I was down to town. I had to do a bit of business down to town this morning for the bit, and Eamon had a good walk, and then he started having another one there this evening for over an hour. So he's as fit as a fiddle and as thin as a rake. Honest to God, there's no weight on the chap. I'm thin enough, but I could be thinner if the fella says, but I don't want to be too thin. So that's the story. That's the story, Rory, as they used to say. So I hope you have a nice evening wherever you happen to be. And so God bless. And sing an odd hymn over that. Do you good. I know. So there we are.